I think we had this song written before we actually decided to do this album. It was when Tiffany had just become our worship leader, and we just thought, hey, let's write a song.
2013, summer of 2013. I had just been hired, and Pastor Stan came to me with this vision of wanting to write songs and do an album. So our first attempt, the three of us got together and we sat down to write an album. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, when we were kind of like trying to figure out our direction. We're like, okay, well, what do we want to write about? And it was unanimous that we wanted to write something that was a statement of faith.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's probably because of some of the struggles that we were all experiencing during that time. I know for me, I was in the middle of believing for healing for a friend of mine that 2 months later ended up dying of leukemia. And it was in this place of a fight, just feeling like, Lord, even if death, which seems like a certainty at that time, is going to be the outcome here, we still believe in you and we believe in your word, and that victory can be experienced even through the storm.
Right. I remember I had recently, at that time, been diagnosed with Graves' disease, and through all of that, I was praying for healing, and it wasn't really happening for me. And my favorite part of the whole song is the bridge where it says, "You have never failed me. I know you never will. Though fear and doubt surround me, I will trust you still." And when we wrote that, that was my battle cry, because I was praying for healing, but what I was saying was, even if you don't heal me, I trust you still. And I just get shivers even still when I sing that, because we were all going through something, and that was just our battle cry, our statement of faith.
Yeah, I think it's not only just victory we have the victory in our personal lives because Jesus had victory over the grave, so the battle is already fought, it's already won, we already have victory.
Candace just said a line that stuck out to me, that even if he doesn't, you've never failed me, but even if he doesn't do what we're believing for, I remember shortly after we were doing some devotions, and we were reading in Daniel about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and that is the part of the story that stands out most to me, that even if he doesn't type of faith, and I feel like that's where we were at in our hearts. We were determined that we believe in God, and we believe that he is the chorus to me is just an anthem of who Jesus is.
Totally.
And it comes from that place of we're digging our heels in faith, that even if he doesn't, it doesn't matter, because the word is still true and we still have the victory because of who he is.
We still have that peace.
Yeah.
And what's cool is we wrote victory, and that kind of ended up being what cast the whole vision for the album.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what the album ended up being named. So
kind of the cornerstone piece of the album.